Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Today we are going to continue on our adventure, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do at this point. But if we look at our, not our quest map, I think I just clicked that. Nope. Oops. If we go to our journal, we can see that we have the Inquisitor's Path, which is, I guess, the main storyline, and then there are these other quests. And I was told by some viewers that it's much easier to just look at the map, that my mini map, to do quests than it is for me to try and actually follow quests through here. I don't know. But apparently the threat remains, and Corporal Vale asked for help stabilizing the Hinterlands by sealing rifts, establishing camps, and completing requisitions, along with a myriad of other activities. Will earn power for the Inquisition, giving Mother Giselle leverage to arrange a meeting with clerics in Val Royeaux. So I suppose that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go around just kind of gaining power, I guess. And I don't know what the things on the map, quest map mean. So like if I go to the quest map, I don't know what's the difference between an exclamation mark and a diamond that's black, and then a diamond that's, a diamond that's light. Oh, okay, so they turn black once I look at them. That's interesting. So what's the difference between an exclamation mark and a diamond and a skull and a camp and a landmark? Okay, got it. But yeah, it's a little weird. So I'm not sure what all this means. There's lots of other quests. I don't know what the difference between them is. Maybe someone can explain it. But anyway, let's just go and do stuff. Since I don't know what to do, I'm just going to go do random things. And I can see green over there, that little green fade rift thing. So I guess I'm going to close that because I think that's something I'm supposed to do. So how do I get off of how do I get off the horse? I don't know. Okay, is that it? All right. So I guess we better, come here, gang. I was also told that if I'm on the horse that I can't hear the party banter, but it's all right.
Someone help!
Okay, so I'm gonna run over. Where'd the rift go? There it is. Oh, I just got knocked. So maybe I should take them out first.
I'm injured.
There's more. There's more of these nasties. I keep getting hit though, so I can't just go after the rift, I guess. Yeah, every time I try to go after the rift, they attack me. Get back, bro. Get back, you big meanie. Man, look how freaking scary those things are. Oh, shoot. Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh. I'm gonna die. I don't have anything. Close this damn thing. Ooh! Man, that was bad. There's some essence and a strike ring. I suppose if I have essence and a strike ring. Oops. Oh, there's power +1. Cool. So character record. I don't have any points to spend. We're at low health, but I don't know how to increase my health. I'm out of potions. If I'm out of potions, how do you do that? I think I saw a place that said rest next to a campsite. I'm sure I have to rest, but I don't know where the nearest rest spot is. So, let's see. There's a little diamond triangle right here on my mini-map. What does this triangle mean? Oh, it's something to claim. Okay. Okay, so Trida's lover, Dinnet. I don't care if it's the best land on the farm. The farmers remember the old ways and the old blood, and we'll honor that, just as I honor you twisting the old horseshoe nails into circles and sneaking them into the horses' saddles for luck. If the farmers want to leave that tree to honor Trida's leaf-eared lover, well, we'll let it be, and whatever we lose from the land we'll gain in loyalty. If I come back and find the tree gone and you and Braun blustering some story about it falling in a storm, I'll get the truth from Sienna, and you'll be sleeping on those stables you love so much. All my love, Elena. So this must be Dinnet's wife, maybe? Okay, so I noticed that little diamond pyramid shape is gone. So does that mean I just run to the next little like thing that I see on my map? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Oh, there's an X. That means I've gotten it or something. Let's go there. Let's see if I can use that. That's this way. Let's see what that little symbol means. I don't know what that symbol means, so let's just go there. There's a beautiful little waterfall here. It's really nice. I like this. What is this that I have found? If I look at my quest map and I unselect that thing, it's an astrium.
What's this?
Astrarium? What is this? What the hell? Astrariums allow you to unlock the secrets of the heavens? Hell yeah! That sounds like something I want to do. Recreate the image of a constellation by connecting the stars without making the same line twice? What? Without making the same line twice. Oh, okay, I get it, I get it. I've got to go in sequence without making the same line twice. I can do that. Oh yeah, I can do that. I know how to do this. This is no problem. I'm a math dude. Logic dude. I got it. This is nothing. Nothing. I'm sure they get harder. Watch this. Boom! We got a sailboat, baby! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yes! This is so cool. I love it. You freaking trace the stars, and by tracing the stars, you get lore. Hell yeah. Give me more. Give me more. I want to do them all. All right. All right. Constellation Peraquialus. Referred to as Voyager in common parlance, the constellation Peraquialus is commonly depicted as a ship, no ordinary ship, but rather the primitive vessels sailed by ancient peoples such as the Nerominians. The translation from ancient Tevene is usually across the sea, and lends credence to the idea that the Nerominians came to Thetis from elsewhere, although most reputable scholars dispute this, especially considering those ancient peoples would likely have named these stars long before they undertook such a voyage. From a study of Theodosian astronomy by Sister Orin Patriarchius. Wow, beautiful. That is so... Whoa!
Where does this lead?
What was that? Didn't it, like, point to something? What is that? Is it pointing to where other astrariums are? I think off in the distance I can see another astrarium way over there. That's far off, though. Wow, that's cool. But look, we have enemies. Back off. Get away. There's a blood lotus. I'll definitely get the blood lotus. Damn, that shield is protecting both of them. Whoa, there's a guy over here too? Ah, damn. Alright. Ah! I hit him at the wrong time. Dude, this dude is really strong. What? When is... These guys... Maybe I should... Maybe I'm too close. Is that the issue? Come on. All of us are hitting him from every angle. Oh, she's dead. I don't want to get too close to him. But I kind of want to test out that theory of just get close and push A. Oh, okay. Well, like, he's right on top of me, though.
It must have been some time since the renegade Templars faced a mage of any talent.
Okay, so all I got to do is touch her. And then she's back. Is she injured, though? Is she, like, got, like, crippling effect on her that needs to be healed with an injury kit or something? Or are we all good? Oh, and there was that Blood Lotus back there. I want to make sure I get the Blood Lotus. Which, now that I'm picking up this Blood Lotus, that reminds me... Yeah, there's a Codex entry for that. And there was a Codex entry for a few other things that I never read. So, let's have a good old time. Not in there. Let's have a good old time. Let's go to the Codex here and read about some of the characters that I haven't read about yet, such as Josephine Montilyet. Seeker Cassandra. Josephine Montilyet is a noble from the nation of Antiva. She was educated in Val Royeaux, where she built connections among the court. Once she finished her schooling at a surprisingly young age, Lady Montilyet became the official diplomat between King Fulgino of Antiva to Empress Celine of Orlais. The appointment suits her. She is well-traveled, familiar with many forms of etiquette, and by all accounts, a skilled negotiator. If that endorsement does not suffice, Josephine is a personal friend. I have faith in her. We require someone both influential and trustworthy to be an ambassador for the Inquisition. You cannot tell me you would prefer to take the job yourselves. Sister Leliana. Okay, so I need to remember from this character that Josephine Montilyet, which is a very fine and delicate woman, she is basically an ambassador for the Inquisition, an ambassador for the Inquisition in Val Royeaux. So, skilled negotiator, sounds like a cool person to have on the team. And then there's Leliana, of course, one of my absolute favorites. She has many names. Most know her as Sister Leliana or the Nightingale. Some refuse to speak her name at all, referring to her only as the left hand of the divine, the shadow behind the sunburst throne. Wow, she is really amazing. The spy master Marjolaine trained Leliana from a young age. For years, Leliana was Marjolaine's instrument in the great game of Orlais. While Leliana was devoted to Marjolaine, the reverse was not true. Marjolaine betrayed Leliana and almost succeeded in killing her. Leliana survived the betrayal thanks to revered Mother Dorothea. Following the betrayal, Leliana spent several years in a cloister in Ferelden, hiding from her past. Inspired by Reverend Mother Dorothea, Leliana dedicated herself to her faith, discovering peace in a simple life of devotion. But when the fifth blight began, she received what she believed a vision from the Maker. This prompted her to leave her sanctuary, taking up arms against the Darkspawn. Several years after the defeat of the Archdemon, Leliana received a summons from Dorothea, now Divine Justinia V. She returned to Orlais to become an agent of the Sunburst Throne. Justinia perished in the explosion that destroyed the Divine Conclave, and Leliana became a founding member and spy master of the new Inquisition. Absolutely. Leliana, dope is, like, so dope. I believe I've read everybody else already. Creatures, we've got archers. Okay, let's just read the archers one because it's Nightwind Archer. To fight an enemy with a bow or crossbow is simple, although not always easy. A guard with a crossbow must crank his weapon after each shot. If there is only one such enemy, seek cover and give him cause to waste his shots, and then close upon him before he may fire again. If there are many, close to their flank, so you face one guard directly. using him as a second shield, and no other guard has a clean shot at your unprotected back. Do not move to the middle of their ranks and rely upon them hesitating to risk hitting one another. A soldier with a short bow is a little more dangerous. Attack him as you would an enemy with a crossbow, but accept that he will likely fire again. Approach with your shield up, even if you must sacrifice speed. Few soldiers are true masters of the bow. Those who do not fumble their draw in fear will fire a shot quickly. So it is more likely to glance off your armor or shield than punch through. Few soldiers have the skill or strength to make good use of a longbow. Respect those who do. Against such an enemy, cover is the only defense. Move quickly across his field of vision, forcing him to compensate for your movement. Do not charge directly unless your allies can distract him. A fully drawn longbow can drive an arrow through a chevalier's plate at 100 yards. A fight between an archer and a chevalier is a test of cunning versus patience. We are too often patient, heavily armored as we are, and faced with lightly armored foes who would harass us. While archers frustrate me as they do most chevaliers, it is good that we fight them, so we remember how to be cunning, how to break an opponent's patience. An excerpt from A Meditation upon the Use of Blades by Swordmaster Massache de Jean-Mien, required reading at the Academy des Chevaliers. Interesting. And then there's groups, places, and tutorials. In groups, there appears to be rebel mages. Amazing. Rebel mages and the Dalish elves. We will go ahead and read some more later on, once we have a little bit more gameplay going on. So let's go ahead and just walk down, I guess, here and steal some of this loot. Another ring. I'll take the ring. Get my feet all wet. All right, let's equip this ring here. Oh, okay. So we have enhanced block that's already equipped. What does this one do? Let's examine that. Increases ability damage by 30%. Wow. Well, let's definitely put that on. Let's put that right here. Wow. Increased ability damage and increased ability damage. So she's got 60% increased ability damage. That's pretty amazing, to be honest. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I guess we're supposed to continue our adventure. And let's go... what is this? Farmland security? Speak with Braun. Braun believes building a series of watchtowers in the area would warn farmers and refugees of incoming attacks. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see what Braun is doing. And let's see if there is any value that we can provide him. You know, there's a whole lot of wind that being produced by this horse, but I'm not traveling that fast. Like, what is going on? All right, I need to speak with Braun. Where are you at, buddy? Okay, he's got to be in here somewhere. Wait, what is this? Loot? I can loot this? Plaid weave? No idea. I'll take it. Hey, Braun.
The Master doesn't want me handing those refugees weapons until they've got any hope of defending themselves. If you put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more warning before the next attack.
A few watchtowers? What exactly do you want?
You said you had a way to help the refugees.
I do. There are too many hills in these parts, good places for raiders and bandits to gather. I've marked good spots on the map. You set up watchtowers there, I'll talk to the Master and get your people weapons.
Get my people weapons?
Farewell.
Okay, let's get my people weapons then. I mean, hey, right? I think weapons are a good thing. A good thing for the Inquisition, of course. I notice there's a little question mark here. What does that mean? Deft hands and fine tools. I don't know that I have very deft hands. But let's go to these towers, I guess. and see what's going on with that. All right, I think we're finally getting close to one. Okay, so just mark a watchtower location. Okay, is that it? All I gotta do is stamp the pole. That doesn't seem like a whole lot. Also, I gotta figure out how to get all of my potions back and how to like get everybody back to 100% health. That's what I'm wondering. So there's a camp little symbol, like a tent.
This would make a good place to camp.
Oh, well, there you go. It's just that simple. We can set up a camp right here.
Nothing to report, sir.
World travel. When not in a dungeon, you can use the quest map to travel to distant locations. Oh, I got power just from setting up a camp? So I don't have any of that yet. So is this where I can like rest or something? Oh, everybody's already got. So there's the resting there, but I've already got. Okay, I've got my potions and everybody's fully healed, so that's fine. So I guess I can come back to this if I need to rest, I guess. Equip potions. I don't have any extra potions. I can change the party there. Okay. What does resting exactly do? Does it just... all it does is reset everything. Okay, it doesn't do much. All right, so let's go to the next place and put a pole down, I guess, so we can have our watchtowers. All right, I think I found the next place. Yeah, here it is right here. This is not really having much trouble with this. I'm just setting up these tower locations. I thought there would be more to it, unfortunately. But it looks like maybe that's what a lot of these quests will be in Inquisition, is a lot of stuff will just be like, run and go here and then plant this flag. I can't wait to get to the good stuff, right? Oh goodness, it looks like we found more fighting. I guess we'll need to there we go. That's what I like to see. All right, good job, everyone. Took down all these people. Now, I saw over here on this bench there was something that said read. Templar Encampment. We must be ready to fight not only the mages, but those who sympathize with them. Have not the mages blood magic to trick the minds of the unwary? Are not most people, as we know them, sheep, ready to be led by those who speak with authority? The people must be protected from the mages. It is our right and our duty. But those who supply them with lyrium, those who offer them comfort and food, those who shirk their duty to supply us for our worthy fight, they are sympathizers who have lain with demons and can breed only abominations, and they must be slain as such. We will wage our war from our camp off the West Road, and we will not stop until this world is clean. A letter written in a crisp and educated hand. That's educated? There were weird sentences all over the place. It's funny because it says they are sympathizers who have lain with demons. Jesus, man. It's not that bad. Come on. I need an effective way of dealing with the shields, these Templars. It's probably a good idea for me to keep moving to the back. All right, we're finally getting close here. There it is. There's that little mark. All right, let's get it. Okay, why did it just disappear? But anyway, we built the watchtowers, so complete the watchtowers in the farms operation at the war table. Oh, so I have to go to the war table then. I didn't know I had to go back. I guess I have to go back to that. If we look at our other journal entry here, oh, that's the farmland securities. So we did that already. Deal with the wolves? We can try. Let's try dealing with the wolves. So I noticed there's an exclamation mark over here. What's this? The Witchwood? Oh boy, look at what's in here. Ooh, scary. What's in here? There's a chest. Oh, a dagger. Recruits Dirk? Rogue only. Okay, well. Oh, there's a reed thing. Stronghold of the Apostates Mages. Oh, okay, so this is like where they are hiding, or some of them were hiding. Are you tired of letting the witless fools bind you with their fear? Come to the Witchwood. Follow the signs. We will be free to work our craft. Free to become the new gods we have always known we truly are. Oh, gosh. An unsigned letter written in a large and excited hand. On a large and excited hand. Okay. So, there we go. We found that. I guess an exclamation mark just means something to read. Alright, so we need to do something about these wolves. And in order to do that, we have to get over there. Now, how do we do that? What is up with the giant ice crystals in the middle of nowhere? Why is there just giant pieces of ice? What is that? Oh, you know what I just noticed? There's a frozen dude inside of that thing. So, was that guy the target of the frozen blast? Gully of the Burnt Men? Ooh. Oh, goodness. I got wolves on me. Is this the wolves I'm supposed to deal with? Okay, he's down. Okay. There's like a painting up there. And why is there purple, blue? Why is there purple dots? Wait, what's back behind you? Whoa, what the hell is that, a Bronto? Or what is that? Oh, wow, that thing looks strong. Oh, we gotta go. We gotta run. I think it's way too strong for us. We're not dealing any damage. Come on, guys. Clear commands, disengage. Disengage, fellas. Disengage. Disengage. Come on. Oh no, but there's someone dead over there. Oh no, how am I gonna get him? Varric. Oh no. I gotta go. Oh no. Solus is the only one. I've got this big, huge freaking thing chasing me. Oh god. Come on, guys. Come on, I think I tricked him. Let's run. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, okay. I guess there's nothing I can do. Do I just have to leave Varric dead because I can't do anything about this thing? All right, I'm gonna try to run past him. Oh god. Let's just keep going. Oh, okay. I somehow magically got everybody together. I didn't do anything. I didn't revive anybody. I'm just magically got. Wow. Forani Ravine. I see there's a rift over there. I probably should take care of that. Going. All right, there's a rift. I guess we need to take care of this dude. What are those things? Oh, wait, it's way too strong. Oh, God, let's run. Okay, never mind. What's going on? What's going on? Retreat, everybody. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Am I in an area that's over level? Like, am I in a place that I'm not supposed to be in? Because I can't tell. How do I tell when I'm in a place that's I'm not supposed to be in? Okay, how do I get to the war table? I don't know how to get world map. Haven. Okay, let's travel to Haven. Okay, I believe I'm here. Why is there someone? Oh, there's Cassandra, right. Let's just talk to her, see what happens. Are you all right?
Worried?
Is it that obvious?
I'm afraid so.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
Okay, so...
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
But you didn't answer the question, though. I said, do you think I'm the Herald of Andraste? And you said, I think you were sent to help. That does not answer the question. Okay, anyway.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
Well, I mean...
Can't say I'm not grateful to hear that.
I can be harsh, I know. You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
I'm Dalish. I believe in our own gods.
And there's no
Oh...
room among your gods for one more? I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
You hear that, guys? I don't believe in Andraste. I believe in the elven gods. It's now canon. Oh my god. I do not believe in Andraste. I can't believe it. Which is crazy, because how could I not believe in Andraste if that yellow woman really was Andraste? Jeez, I need to get out of here before I get hit in the face with a blade. Okay, so I talked to Cassandra in there. Let's go inside of Haven. And I think there should be other... Whenever I see a head symbol, I assume that means let's talk. And so let's talk to Varric and see what's up.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
Yeah, that's
I'm just glad I'm still standing after all that.
I still can't believe you survived Cassandra. You're lucky you were out cold for most of her frothing rage. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and Maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
And, okay.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky.
That was the name of my
Even
first
I
episode.
Can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
Yeah. Okay. So he has some kind of sense of duty then.
The breach needs to be sealed. The sooner the better.
If it can be sealed, you might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
We are going to need a miracle. But, we're okay. I want to talk to everybody with a head. Like, that's really cool. So... there's Leliana.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood. To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could?
That's a good point.
So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
That's a very, very good point. I cannot argue with that. But I can't speak for Andraste because I believe in the elven gods.
I speak for no one but myself, and I have no answers for you.
You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky. He asks a lot. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths.
It's true.
Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. All of us. She was the Divine. She led the faithful. She was their heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Yeah, she's pretty upset with the Maker.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come, to work then. We will speak later.
I don't know. That didn't seem like a moment of weakness to me. That seemed like just honest discussion. Okay, what the hell is all of
Your
this?
kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
Oh, good
And
point.
what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Shut up, everybody. Thank goodness, all that yelling is finally done. Jeez. Cullen, what's going on?
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
All right, look.
If the proper authority hadn't completely failed, the conclave wouldn't have been needed.
So you suggest I blame the Chantry and exalt a murderer? What of justice?
That won't help restore order in the here and now.
Order will never be restored so long as this rebellion is allowed to fester.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me why you're allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
Okay, that makes sense.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
Yeah, so who killed the Divine exactly? I really want to know what that is.
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new Divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
Uh-huh, yeah. Well, good luck.
I'll make sure they see reason in Val Royeaux.
I pray you're right.
Ooh, so I've got to travel to Val Royeaux then.
So we're heretics.
Alright, so let's just go inside here. Okay, so Mother Giselle, can I speak to her?
If Apothecary Adon can get you that many healing drafts,
Greetings,
revered mother.
Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
I mean, yeah, it's slow going.
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task such as closing the breach is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone.
No, I don't.
We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, and though it is considered heresy to say it, she had the aid of the elf Chartan. Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
Yeah.
You realize that I follow my people's gods, not the Maker.
Fair enough. But Andraste lived, and her deeds, however shrouded by myth, have their basis in fact. If you do not believe the Chant of Light, at least consider it a map of the dangers you might face. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
The predecessor?
How are the people doing after what happened at the Conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what
makes
help I
sense.
can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
Oh, lots more.
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between the Mages and the Templars destroyed their homes. In their minds, the death of a divine has destroyed any chance of peace. To that, add the breach. Farmers have fled their fields. If we do not restore order, half of Thedas may starve.
Right, so how are you helping them then?
What are you doing to help these people?
My sisters and I have been tending to the injured as best we are able. Some refugees come with food, while others arrive empty-handed. I have helped ensure that all have enough to eat. Beyond that, many simply wish the familiar comfort of the Chant of Light. It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in pain.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the Hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives.
Right.
Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Leliana. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
I see.
Farewell.
Thank you so much for all of that juicy lore. I really appreciate it. Now what's in here? What is this?
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Lavelan, this is the Marquis DuRellion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. How's DuRellion lend Justinia his lands for pilgrimage? This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
You own this land?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denerim, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Okay. Well,
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia,
Them.
Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
That's such a weird outfit.
I'll think on it, Lady Montilyet. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Very weird clothes. So she's the Codex entry I was reading about.
Do the DuRellions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the DuRellions are our legion. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
Gotcha.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've
Oh,
been acquainted
Leliana,
for
yeah.
quite some time.
Right.
For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
I see.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montilyet.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas' politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths.
Well, I
But
hope
please
she's
excuse
successful.
me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Okay, so she's the ambassador for the Inquisition to help be a political person. The Children of Andraste. There are many misconceptions regarding Andraste's bloodline, Monsieur. This is due, I should think, to a general lack of knowledge regarding Andraste's mortal life. Understandable, considering the many cults that arose following her death. Everyone sought to claim Our Lady for their own culture or claimed some aspect of her existence was a lie. All of them complete fabrications. My order has done considerable research to ascertain the truth. We all know Andraste and the Betrayer raised 5 children. The eldest 3 were sons, Isorath, Evrion, and Varald. The rule of what was once southern Tevinter was split among them. Isorath was given the west, what is today Orlais. Evrion was given the east, what is today the Free Marches, and Verald was given the central Planacine, what is today Navarra. What became of these men and their legacies is the stuff of legend, and the majority of claimants to Andraste's bloodline link back to one of them. None of the 3 sons, however, were born of Andraste. Oh, really? They were born of the betrayer's concubine, Gillivan. People choose to overlook the fact that Andraste came from the Alamari tribesmen and that they were barbarians, not the Ferelden's we know today. They were savage warriors who took concubines in addition to their wives, and because Andraste was thought to be too weak to bear children, the betrayer took Gillivan to provide him heirs, which she did. After her death, the sons were raised as Andraste's own. Later in life, Andraste proved predictions wrong and had 2 daughters by the betrayer, Ibris and Vivial. They were kept out of the public eye and not permitted to marry, though both had consorts. Ibris had but 1 child, Ali Vimar, who perished on a voyage to Dinarum less than a month after her mother fell to plague, and without children of her own. The younger daughter, Vivial, was more controversial, a strong-headed woman who defied her family by falling in love with a mage of Tevinter, Regulan. Vivial and Regulan went into self-imposed exile as the Exalted March began and into hiding following Andraste's betrayal and murder. What became of Vivial and her descendants is largely unknown for one primary reason. She had only daughters. Each of those daughters only had daughters. They married into other families and took other names, and in the chaos of the Second Blight, all traces of survivors were lost. Andraste's true bloodline, if it exists, lies solely in the descendants of Vivial, and the suspicion of my order is that it produces only daughters. Thus, the claims of the young man Montilyet is highly suspect. From a letter by Sister Galana of the Augustan Order, Dragon 912. So that's an interesting bit of lore. This tells us that basically the descendants of Andraste are all women. Is basically what that says. Did I turn in research just now?
Please tell me if you find something.
Okay.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures.
You research.
I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
Okay, cool.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it.
Okay, so I turned in research. I do not know what that really means. But let's go to the War Council, I guess. Operations. You now have access to missions. Mission operations take time and bring the Inquisition resources and rewards. Only 1 mission per advisor can be active at a time. Some missions have a preferred type, which results in less time required when undertaken by the associated advisor. Missions may also provide different rewards depending on which advisor completes them. So when it comes to these operations, I have a mod that reduces the time to 0. So I know that I have to go to Orlais at some point, but I noticed...
What?
So this says available. I don't know what all of this means. Available. I guess I'll just build watchtowers. It says available, but I thought I already completed it. I'm not participating in the... Oh, Josephine is. Oh, I understand. Oh, so I claimed those things. It says there are nobles near Redcliffe who will gladly help the Inquisition if we make them an offer. So I have to choose to Josephine nobles or Cullen. My soldiers will have those towers up in a short order. If we make them an offer? Or so I guess I can brute force it, or I can... I guess let's try Cullen.
All right.
I thought there was supposed to be no time at all. Gather coin. It would be a simple matter to collect secrets and sell them with nothing traceable back to the Inquisition. Sure.
Let's see what we have.
Oh, okay, so that it's just instantly our efforts bore fruit. A portion of the profits will be passed to you. Use it wisely, Herald. 97 gold? Okay. How often can I do this? Report ready. Commander Cullen. With the watchtowers built, we've had advanced warning of demons and bandit attacks. The area is safer for both refugees and farmers who had fled the nearby fields. Much appreciated, sir. It's good to know that the Inquisition is willing to put in the time to help these people. Corporal Vale. Okay, cool. So it says completed. Gather coin is available again. Let's try it this way. How often can I do this? Can I just keep gathering coin? That seems like cheating. Okay, so there's no green stuff. I was told that green stuff is like the main quest. I'm not, so somebody tell me if I'm supposed to just go through, am I supposed to just click on all of these and complete everything like as fast as possible, or should I do it in a certain order? Does it matter? I don't know. So let's go to the Orlais side. As we can see on the Arlesian side, there is an actual green thing, which I think means main quest, as I was told. So I guess let's do it then. Address the Chantry in Val Royeaux. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment, we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city, so we can show them the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe. Oh, okay.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Leliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Okay. So it says, address the Chantry in Val Royeaux. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared... yes, I already read this. Okay, so let's try and see if we can get the Chantry in Val Royeaux to side with us, I guess. Ah, here we are. Wow, it's beautiful here.
The city still mourns.
What the heck?
Just a guest seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your
Oh my
skills
gosh.
of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Okay.
They wish to protect the people?
Val Royeaux. Okay, let's read that Codex entry really quick. That would be in places. This one, okay. Val Royeaux, any resident, a Royan, will say it is the greatest city in the world. Many take such pride for arrogance, but they do so through smiles as they nod in agreement. For such is the cost of doing business in the capital. Val Royeaux is in every way a world leader in commerce, culture, and its own exaggerated beauty. The site was founded during Ervion's Grand Unification, the result of a mix of influences not so much balanced as driven together. And while such an amalgamation would be cause for chaos elsewhere, the prosperity of the region has enabled an upward spiral of indulgence. The capital has endured the ages to become a beacon of civilization, and its citizens the measure of modernity. Just ask them. An element of Val Royeaux is notoriously risque, and it exists harmoniously beside the aristocracy and the palace bureaucrats. Indeed, the aristocracy tends to indulge in the city's darker side quite frequently, if discreetly, and that only adds to the mystique. Nobility elsewhere tend to be much more conservative and concerned about their reputation, even if a trip into the capital to indulge a few private pleasures is not completely out of the question. In Val Royeaux, transgressions are suffered and forgiven with flamboyant urgency. That is not to say the city is without lasting scandal or hardship, but one must squint past the gilding to be allowed even a glimpse, as Royans are very careful about the face they present. Such it is with the masks of nobility and the underbelly of their sisters, excerpted from Val Royeaux, Excesses Grand and Otherwise, by formerly Sister Laudine. Okay. Let's... Oh, I could have selected something back there and I didn't. Oops.
As you say, my lady.
What's this? Mafarath's regret. Beneath sake scratched by a vandal about his unfortunate hair. He regrets his hair because he's bald. Oh, that's funny. La Mosque de Lyon? It's very French. Wow. It's just a beautiful palace, I guess. So many colors. What's going on over here?
Good people of Val Royeaux, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
How do you know what the Maker would send?
I make no such claim. I wasn't sent here by Andraste or the Maker. I am simply trying to close the breach. It threatens us all.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Oh! What the Whoa! What just happened there?
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Whoa! You saved me the trouble.
You're not here to deal with the Inquisition.
As if there were any reason to.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Excuse me?
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Wait. Then why are you here? What the hell?
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
What?
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher
He's
purpose.
so friggin' ugly. Look at him.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the void.
God, that look.
We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royeaux is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Oh my gosh.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Okay, so the Chantry remains operation available. Okay.
It seems change is...
Whoa!
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Where? I don't see an arrow with the message. Oh, is that what this is? What is this? Who shot this? Favors for friends? A message is attached, written in a large, flowing hand and bordered with doodles. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Val Royeaux. I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and round the cafe, and maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny. A poor drawing of the locations in the market is attached. Okay. That was strange. Oh, that's fast travel. Got it. Oh, this is fast travel within Val Royeaux. Okay, understood. Okay, so that guy that was just yelling at us...
I believe that
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
First Enchanter Vivian. You are cordially invited to attend my salon held at the chateau of Duke Bastien de Gislaine. Yours, Vivian Defer, First Enchanter of Montesimard, Enchanter of the Imperial Court. Salon? So, like, hair styling? Okay. Okay, this is all very strange. I want to know more about that guy. Like, what is that dude's problem? I kind of didn't understand him. Maybe there's something that will tell us. Lord Seeker Lucius Corin. Maybe this will explain what the heck he's thinking, because he kind of confused me. For months, we were also certain Lord Seeker Lambert's death was an assassination carried out by mages. He had, after all, declared the Nevarran Accord null and void, hurtling us headlong into a war against the rebels. Why else would he be killed except as an act of retribution? The entire Templar Order was fired up, ready to take up the fight against the mages. Something we were sure would be over in a matter of weeks. Thus, the election of Lucius Corin to the role made me despair. According to the few seekers of truth with whom I spoke, he was a moderate. He agreed to the Divine's conclave, and every Templar I knew felt certain he would compromise to see the war ended. But lately, the man seems different, does he not? I never met him before he assumed command, but even in this short time his opinions on the war have turned. He did not go to the conclave he personally supported. In fact, he seems to regret supporting it at all. He talks of the Templars establishing themselves as a power in their own right. and our fellows are all too eager to listen. I don't know from where this change of heart came, but I begin to wonder if Lambert's death wasn't as simple a matter as we assumed. Something is amiss within our order, and all I know is that it's beyond me to discover what. From a letter written by an unknown Templar found in a burned-out fort, 941 Dragon. Okay, I think I understand. So Lord Seeker Lucius Corin, he wants the Templar Order to become a power on its own, separate from the Chantry. I think that's the idea. I think that's the idea, that he was basically, there's these different people and everybody wants ultimate power, right? So he wants to be like, okay, we're not going to be part of the Chantry, like a subdivision of the Chantry. We're going to be our own power, independent from the Chantry. I think that's what's going on there. Well, anyway, I think it's been a pretty long episode. It's been pretty fun. I've had such a good time. There's so many stories to tell, and there's so much going on. So I'm sure that there will be plenty more to do in future episodes, but I hope you enjoyed today's episode as we traveled to discover what people think about the Inquisition. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.